The royal rumor mill is buzzing.
Reports are coming through that Prince William is ramping up his efforts to strip Meghan Markle of her title.
After Meghan Markle sent a gift to a friend using her former title, Her Royal Highness.
When I asked if there was anger around Meghan using Diana's birthday to promote her commercial products, they said it's what he's come to expect from her.
Prince William is done playing nice. After years of silence, patience, and carefully curated public appearances, the future king is finally making his move, and it's going to rock the royal world. What started as private frustration has now become a full-blown behind-the-scenes operation. Reports from insiders close to the palace suggest William is orchestrating a bold plan to remove the last threads of royal privilege still clinging to Meghan and Harry. But why now? Why this sudden urgency? From explosive interviews to commercial branding moves, Meghan's every step seems to be pouring fuel on an already raging fire inside the palace. And Prince William, he's had enough. Buckle up, because this isn't just royal family gossip. This is a strategic takedown in motion. Meghan's moves that cross the line. To understand why Prince William is preparing for what many are calling a silent strike, we need to examine the moments that built the storm. One of the most controversial incidents was Meghan's decision to launch a product campaign on Princess Diana's birthday. That date isn't just any royal anniversary.
But launching an alcohol product on Princess Diana's birthday, it's not tone deaf, it's incredibly insensitive.
It's sacred, a moment for reflection, reverence, and remembrance. So when Meghan used it to push her lifestyle brand, insiders say William was deeply disturbed. To him, it felt like a personal jab masked as a business opportunity, but that wasn't the only moment that raised eyebrows. Meghan has continued to use the Duchess of Sussex title across nearly every public venture since stepping away from royal duties. It's printed on her product packaging, it's mentioned in her credits on documentaries, it's even a centerpiece in interviews and speeches. Despite having formally stepped back from her royal obligations, she hasn't distanced herself from the prestige the title brings. Critics argue that while Meghan left the responsibilities behind, she never truly let go of the royal image. And for William, who views the title as something earned through service, not status, that's where the line was crossed. The issue here isn't about ambition or success, it's about what that title stands for. In the eyes of senior royals, it's not a personal brand. It's an institutional symbol, and using it commercially is seen as a breach of the trust the monarchy once placed in her. What began as disappointment has now transformed into strategic urgency. William, known for his calculated calm, has reportedly been documenting every instance of what palace insiders view as a misuse of royal association. And now, with the royal house under increasing public scrutiny, the timing to act is aligning with the court of public opinion. Meghan's moves weren't just personal decisions. They've become the catalyst for what may be the most dramatic title revocation in modern royal history. Inside William's strategy room, behind the scenes, Prince William has reportedly launched a quiet but powerful mission. This isn't about anger, it's about action. According to royal insiders, he's already held a series of confidential meetings with top legal advisors and constitutional experts to explore exactly how to remove Meghan and Harry's Sussex titles. This isn't speculation.
The way that things sit between Harry and William, it would make perfect sense that William would take that step in banning Harry and Meghan officially.
Drafts have allegedly been written. Legal options have been reviewed. The process is being built step by step so that when William becomes king, the plan can be implemented immediately. No debate, no delays, he's not doing it alone either. Key members of the royal household are said to be backing him. They see the ongoing use of royal titles in commercial projects as a serious issue. With this internal support, William is positioning himself to act decisively, not out of revenge, but to protect the image and future of the monarchy. For him, this isn't personal, it's a constitutional reset. And Meghan and Harry, they may not see it coming, but the groundwork is already complete. All that's left is the moment to push the button. King Charles versus Prince William. There's a clear difference in leadership styles between King Charles and Prince William, and it's shaping this entire situation. King Charles, despite feeling betrayed by Harry's memoir and Meghan's public interviews, has consistently chosen restraint. He's battling health challenges, managing state duties, and trying to avoid another media storm. But William doesn't share that hesitation. He's younger, sharper, and far more focused on protecting the monarchy's long-term image. Where Charles fears backlash, William sees opportunity for clarity. He's not looking for headlines, he's aiming for reform. And while Charles may have tolerated the Sussex branding to keep the peace, William is preparing to cut it off for good. Public backing, the unexpected weapon. What makes William's plan even more formidable is that he's not acting in isolation. He has the public quietly backing him. Recent surveys and public opinion pieces reveal a dramatic shift in how the British public views Meghan and Harry. Once seen as fresh faces of a modern monarchy, they're now frequently listed at the bottom of royal popularity rankings. Only Prince Andrew polls lower, which speaks volumes about public discontent. This decline isn't just about their decision to step back from royal duties, it's about what they did afterward. From tell-all interviews to commercial ventures that leverage royal titles, many see the Sussexes as trying to have it both ways.
The agreement that was made did not remove the title. It restricted the way it was to be used.
Reaping the benefits without upholding the responsibilities. William is acutely aware of this sentiment, and rather than being cautious like his father, he's using it as a compass. In private circles, aides say William views public opinion as a kind of permission slip, a sign that the time is right to take bold action. If Meghan and Harry had broad support from the public, stripping their titles might spark backlash. But with many citizens echoing the same frustration as the palace, William's move may actually be celebrated. The tide has turned. Royalists want consistency. The public wants accountability. And William is stepping into the role of enforcer, not just for the crown, but for those who still believe titles should mean something. The Sussex branding controversy. Meghan's latest venture, American Riviera Orchard, by Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, didn't just launch a new product line. It reignited royal tensions. From elegant jars of jam to perfectly curated social posts, every detail is stamped with the Duchess identity. The palace sees it not as branding, but as brazen title exploitation. While Meghan stepped away from official duties, her use of the Duchess of Sussex title has never paused. It's on packaging, in interviews, and across press materials. What was meant to be left behind has instead become her brand centerpiece, and that's where Prince William draws the line. To him, this isn't a matter of branding, it's about boundaries. Titles were never meant for business. They represent service, not sales, and watching Meghan transform hers into a high-end label has pushed the palace into action mode. It's not just frustrating, it's a wake-up call. William now sees it as a critical moment to reassert what royal titles are truly meant to stand for, the Mindy Kaling moment. In an interview with Mindy Kaling, Meghan casually corrected her host, requesting to be addressed not as Meghan Markle, but as Meghan Sussex. It seemed like a small detail, but to those within the palace, it wasn't just a name, it was a message, one that rang loud and clear behind closed doors. That moment was interpreted as a signal that Meghan isn't just keeping the title, she's building her public persona around it. It wasn't subtle, and it wasn't dismissed. In fact, royal insiders say it was the final confirmation Prince William needed. What had previously been considered a series of questionable choices was now being seen as a clear strategy. From that day forward, what had been informal concerns turned into formal planning. Legal conversations accelerated. The tone inside the palace shifted. William reportedly decided the time for discussion was over. Meghan wasn't just using the title, she was claiming it, and in doing so, she triggered a royal response that may soon become irreversible. Legal hurdles and parliamentary moves. Removing royal titles isn't something that can be done with a single signature. These titles are embedded in British law and history, and altering them requires more than just royal approval. It demands parliamentary involvement, but according to multiple sources, Prince William is already laying the groundwork to clear every legal obstacle in advance. Behind closed doors, palace officials have reportedly been holding high-level discussions with constitutional scholars and parliamentary aides. Draft legislation has been explored, potential roadmaps have been outlined. The process is being reverse-engineered to ensure that when William takes the throne, everything is ready to go, down to the final wording of the act. This isn't a plan waiting to be written, it's already on paper. Legal language is being polished, strategy sessions have focused not just on how to revoke the Sussex titles, but how to do it without sparking unnecessary backlash. Every scenario has been considered, and that's why it's so dangerous for Harry and Meghan, because they won't see it coming. The moment William becomes king, it won't be about if, it'll be about when. And when the time comes, the monarchy won't flinch. It will act quickly, cleanly, and decisively. The erasure of the Sussex title will be a legal masterstroke, quietly executed, but impossible to reverse. Drawing the line, in or out, Prince William has reached a decision point, and it's shaping the monarchy's next era. He no longer believes there's a place for blurred roles or unofficial royalty. You're either part of the institution, upholding its values with every step, or you've stepped away, leaving the privileges behind. There's no in-between. What makes this different from past royal crises is William's personal investment. He's watched the brand of the monarchy be used to sell books, market lifestyle products, and drive headlines. He's seen the interviews, the deals, the merchandise, all wrapped in royal identity. And now, he's done watching. He's ready to act. Sources close to the palace suggest that William has been privately building support among key senior advisors, and even within Parliament itself. His vision is simple but firm. Titles must mean something again. They must represent service, not strategy, legacy, not leverage. And Meghan and Harry's ongoing use of the Sussex label runs counter to that mission. Even Queen Camilla has reportedly encouraged Charles to take a stronger stance. There's a growing sense that this isn't just about Meghan and Harry anymore. It's about what future royals will learn from this moment. William wants to set a precedent, one that says clearly, the royal name is not a business card. It's a responsibility. And if you walk away from that, the name doesn't come with you. The quiet final move. And when the moment finally comes, don't expect a royal announcement or an explosive press release. There won't be a televised address or public confrontation. Instead, it will be silent, surgical, clinical, just a few quiet edits made to the official royal website. A title removed, a name altered, a digital footnote to a decision years in the making. Prince William isn't seeking drama, he's seeking resolution. For too long, the monarchy has tried to balance tradition with modern pressures, hoping that silence would be enough to hold it together. But silence has its limits, and now William is ready to act, not with noise, but with clarity. This won't be a spectacle, it'll be a statement. A clear line drawn in the history books. Meghan and Harry will be free to pursue their own path, their own brand, their own future, but they will do so without the shield of royal legitimacy. The titles, the honors, the final traces of monarchy, they will all be gone. And for William, that won't be revenge. It will be responsibility fulfilled, because in the monarchy he plans to lead, the rules won't bend. Titles will no longer be souvenirs from a past life. They will be earned, upheld, and honored, or not held at all. The page is turning, and this chapter, marked by tension, defiance, and royal redefinition, is closing. For Meghan and Harry, the future is theirs. But for the crown, the future starts the moment William presses that final button, and when he does, it won't just be the end of a title. It will be the beginning of a monarchy that refuses to be blurred, branded, or borrowed ever again. What do you think? Should Meghan and Harry lose their titles for good? Or is the monarchy being too harsh? Do you believe William is making the right move for the future of the crown? Or is he crossing a line with family? If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more royal deep dives, and tap the bell so you never miss the next chapter in this unfolding story. Because with the monarchy, every silence hides a strategy.